Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong
everybody.
together.
How are you today? I hope you're all well. It's World Card Making Day on Saturday, so I'm going to try and come live again on Saturday and we'll make a card or two. Good morning, Wendy. Today's the last day to get your buy 3 packs of DSP from the selected list and get a 4th one free. Good morning, Kathy House. So today's the last day to do that, to get that special. And then in October there's another special coming up, I think. So hope you're all well. Okay, today we are making a card. It's back to front, yes I know. Using the Christmas Gleaming bundle, and it's a fancy fold or a Z fold type card. All right, so we're going to do that today. So I don't have any more announcements. If you'd like to join my team, I'd love you to be part of my team. If you'd like to shop with me, go to libbystamps.com and click on the shop button. So all that being said, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get stamping. Won't be a minute. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. And it's a fancy fold and it's an easy one. And in here I've just embossed with copper. Stamp the holly leaves, pop that over, and you've got your fancy fold. Now before we get any further on, look at this gorgeous paper, grid paper. Sorry, had a mental blank. Grid paper here. Green and white on one side, red and white on the other side. Just beautiful, and you can buy that in my online store at the moment while stocks last. So we're using the Christmas Gleaming bundle and the Brightly Gleaming DSP, which is beautiful DSP. And I've already got all my stamps loaded. This is the bundle that you get, and you get 10% off when you purchase in a bundle. Now we're not using the punches today, but I have used them quite a lot, and I might show you a bit of a trick with that. If you purchase from me in October, you'll get the free tutorial of how to make this little box. It's a slider box using the Brightly Gleaming paper, and you can put some gifts, treasures, whatever in there. Then you'll also get the tutorial for how to make this card and a couple of other tutorials. And I've also made this card using, I don't know how that'll come out because it's in a bag, in a silo bag, but I've used the subtle 3D embossing folder on that, and I've coloured the copper, the gold and metallic gold edged Whisper white ribbon. I've coloured it with the dark Stampin' Blends to make it navy and gold. So how cute is that? And I've used champagne foil behind that. And then on the inside I've stamped and embossed it with copper. So there's some of the things that you can make using this beautiful bundle. Now, coffee time. So Thanks for sharing. Now don't forget, here we go. Thanks, Rails. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Kay. Just having my coffee. All right, so we're going to get started. There's going to be a bit of noise if we decide to emboss. And you're going to help me make this card. And whoever, so this is how it works. You get one entry for each comment you make. You get one entry if you share. So there's opportunities to get lots of entries in the draw to win the card that we make today. Okay, so we'll get stamping. Went out for a lovely lunch yesterday. I don't know if you saw the photo on my blog, on my Facebook page. Makes you all hungry. Here, sitting beside the lake up at Wanji. So, all right, so I've got my card. It's all right, my embellishments for some reason are sticking to everything. All right, so I've got my card and it is 29.7, so the length of the A4 cardstock, by 10.5 centimeters, or if you want it in imperial, it's 11 by 4.25 inches. And we're going to score at 7 centimeters and 14 centimeters, or yep, good on me, 2 3/4, 5.5. All right, so 7 centimeters and 14, I think I said 5.5. Yes. All right, that's all you need your scoring tool for. Now, normally what we do is fold with the score line on the outside, but we're not going to do that totally this time. We're going to fold this one in, and here's our bone folder. And we're going to fold this one out. Here's our bone folder. All right. Let's just turn those over and give it a better burnish. I read on a blog post recently, could have been, no, I can't remember whose it was. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But they varnished the card with their bone folder instead of burnished. I thought that gave me a bit of a laugh. All right, now I've got 2 bits of DSP. Good morning, Miss Leonie. How are you? Got 2 bits of DSP. This one is 6.5 by 10. No, this one's 15 by 10. And the other piece, which is buried here somewhere, is 6.5 by 10. All right, now it's going to go on the front. So you have a choice. Do I put the green on the front, Mossy Meadow? Or would you prefer the baubles on the front? Speak now. And then the other one, I've got the stripes. I love this. Baubles. Baubles. Okay, baubles. And then the other one, while I'm gluing the baubles on, stripes or the navy and copper sort of star baubles. All right, so choose what you want on the inside. So there's that, or there's the stripes like I did on the other one while I glue the baubles on. The navy and copper, says Wendy. Don't forget, comment, participate in the video, share it, and you get more chances for every comment and for sharing to win the card that we're making today. And that'll get your Christmas card stash started. You like the stripes? All right, so this is the stripes finished, or there's the navy and copper. So I'll show you both like that. So navy and copper or stripes. Going. I think the navy and copper has it. Any other ideas? Good morning, Elaine. Leonie likes the stripes. Navy and copper. Okay, we've got 3 votes for navy and copper, so navy and copper it is. Sorry, Leonie. All right, so just glue that on. And as usual, you can buy all these products in my online store or message me and order, and I'm happy to order for you or help you with that. All right, now I have 2 pieces of very vanilla, which I have cut to 7.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters or 3 inches by 4 inches, and we're going to stamp on those now. Now on the other one I did the baubles on the front with the copper Merry Christmas, and on the inside I did the holly leaves with the copper sentiment. Good morning, Marilyn. How are you? I hope that arm of yours is better, Marilyn. So what do you think? Will I do the same? Good morning, Karen. How are you? Will I do the same on this card or different? So you've got baubles. We could put baubles on the inside with the sentiment. Could do a copper bauble. How about we do that? A copper bauble on the inside with a sentiment in maybe Night of Navy. Do that for the inside. All right. I've made my decision. Okay, sentiment in Night of Navy. Alright. So deck the halls with boughs of holly. All right, so deck the halls. We're doing about here. And then we're doing a copper bauble All right, you've got a filigree one or a diamondy sort of one. What if we do the diamondy sort of one that goes with the DSP? All right, now I like to do my stamp and my cardstock. And then we come in with some Versamark. All right, now we might do, just see how I go here. Bit hard to see when you're doing a video. All right, and then some copper embossing powder. Love the copper. Have you seen the shimmer embossing powder? That's beautiful. Just gorgeous it is. I love all our embossing powders. I love everything Stampin' Up, let's face it. So, someone turned the showers on this morning, so that was nice. All right, so that's that bit. I want to do heat setting all at once if I need to. All right, now on the front of this one, I stamped in copper for the sentiment, and then I stamped the baubles. Do we want the same? Okay, Wendy, bye for now. Do we want the same or something a bit different? Maybe we do. Maybe we do the sentiment. And then work out the rest later. All right, so might do this one down here. All right, some copper embossed powder again. Sentiment and one bauble in copper on the front. Okay, so if we use the other bauble, the long one, filigree one, do you think? And might put it in the top left. All right, more copper embossed powder. Oops. My dog's growling at something, I can hear her. I think this is going to need something else on it, but anyway, we'll deal with that in a minute. All right, so I'm going to heat set all of this so there'll be a bit of noise while I do it. So talk amongst yourselves. Pam. How are you? Alright, so this bit is going on the inside of our card. So we'll just glue that down. Must be somebody walking past. My dog's decided to have a bark. Alright. And we're just going to pop that down there. Now I've cut a piece of Pretty Peacock to 8.2 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, or 3¼ inches by 4¼ inches. And what you do is you close this up again, pop some glue on the left hand side, and you don't need a lot, so pop some glue on the left hand side. Then you're going to turn it over, line up the right hand side so that it's covering what you have in the middle, and glue it down. So it's that easy to do. Alright, now I feel this needs something else on it, but I don't know what. Suggestions? We could put some ribbon on it. Ribbon here. Or another bauble in Pretty Peacock, maybe. We could do that. How about we try that? So I've got a little bauble. And we could do that in Pretty Peacock. Maybe we could do one in Pretty Peacock and one in Night of Navy. Let's see how we go. Too much stuff here and not enough space. Alright, so we'll put one up here in Pretty Peacock. I wish we had two of these small ones as well, don't you think? Would have been nice to have two. Alright, just need another top up of coffee. And because you always need 3 of something to make it look right. I don't know why an odd number makes it look right, but it just does, doesn't it? Put this one here. There we go. Now, we could add, what we haven't done is stamp the envelope. So, here's our envelope. Yep, I am organised today. Just doing them all in one colour. There we go. Alright, envelope's done. Okay, Rebecca, thanks for jumping on. Alright, so we've got our other piece and we're just going to glue that on. And then you tell me if it needs anything else. If it needs some pearls or rhinestones. Or I've even got those, yeah, I've put them somewhere safe. These ones. Toil Tidings Glitter enamel dots. Maybe we can use some of those on the top of our ornaments. What do you think? So just glue that down, slide it on over a bit. Not doing so well today with this. Alright. Now what do you think if we put some of these enamel dots that have got the like copper fleck in them on top of our ornaments? Think that'd be a good idea? And I've got my take my pick tool out. I might actually use, no, I'll use that end. Alright, so these are Toil Tidings Glitter Enamel Dots from the holiday catalogue. And I think if we just put one each on top of those, what do you think? That'll be it. Love the take your pick tool, and you can buy that in my online store, and it's got like a paper piercer end, and I'll show you in a minute. Oh, then I was going to show you a trick with the remind me, I'm going to show you a trick with the punch. Alright, so it's got this end, and I've just put the top to it somewhere special, which has a lid on it. And then it's got like a little spatula end, and it's got the putty end, which you can pick things up with, and various other bits and pieces. So it's really good tool to have. Alright, so that's our card, and someone's going to win that. Good morning, Leslie, how are you? I'll do the draw straight after the video. So that's that. Now I was going to show you a trick with the paper punches. Now just got a scrap of Very Vanilla here, so I'm not going to stamp, I'm just going to punch out one in Very Vanilla. I chopped that one off. Alright, try again. I think I need a bigger bit of card, but anyway. Alright, so that's that one in Very Vanilla. And I haven't got any more scraps of Very Vanilla out, so I'll have to get another one. Alright. And we'll punch this one out. Now I've done this in copper. I'll show you on a card. If you do it in the foil, be prepared to wait for a while for it to dry, because it does take some time. Alright, so I'll just get a piece of Pretty Peacock out to show you how to do this. So these come with the stamp set if you buy it in the bundle. You get it 10% cheaper than if you buy the two products separately, and they're only cheaper, they're only 10% off in the current catalogue. So if you wait, you lose out. Oops, I should have cut two of these. Anyway, do that in a second. So you cut them longwise. All right. And try and do it evenly. I haven't done it very evenly. So, and you need two, sorry. So I'll just punch another one of these ones here. So one you cut and one you leave. As the full image. So you need one of your original and two of the backing one. And I'll just pop this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so with the backing one, you just are you still there? I'm hoping you're still there. Yep, you're still there. Because you've gone funny on my tablet, but I think it's still on my. Thanks for the little. All right, so just put a bit of glue on the full one. All right, and then you just grab your one that's going on top and you put it over like that. So you've got a border around. That's probably too much, but anyway, so that you've got a border around it. All right, now if you do this with the copper foil, it takes a long time to dry, so be really patient with it. And yep, no, you've finished on. Oh, there we go. All right, now with the next ones, you're going to pop a bit of glue on. We'll just do it on the long one first and pick it up. And you're going to glue it like that. And then bring the other piece in and glue it like that. And then you can pop an embellishment or ribbon or something like that over the top little join up here. And then you've got a border around your bauble. So same for the little one. Bit of glue. And if you're using the foil, I'll remind you again, it does take quite some time to dry. So that one on there, this one on here. So you just cut them in half, longwise. So you need two to make it work properly. And there you have them, two little baubles to go with your Christmas Gleaming bundle. All right, now watch my blog for a special for World Card Making Day on adhesives. So I'll have that up later today, and I'll send it out in my newsletter. I send a newsletter out. Did you all get my newsletter? Are you impressed? I'm going to get better at that. So someone's going to win this card today. So if you've made a comment or shared, for every comment you made, you get one prize in the draw, one entry in the draw. For every share you made, you get one entry in the draw. So there's lots of chances to win this card today, and hopefully it'll go out in the mail tomorrow if I go out to the post office. If not, it'll be Wednesday. All right, so I'm going to try and jump online again on Saturday for World Card Making Day. Hope I've got the day right. The 5th. No, could be Sunday. Anyway, so watch my Facebook Live page, my Facebook page, to find out when I'm jumping on for World Card Making Day, and also to see the special I'll have going for that day. And we've been using Christmas Gleaming and the punches and the bundle. So that's it from me today. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again next week, same time,
Everybody
same
plays
bat
a
channel.
part in doing
Okay,
what
bye
we
for now.
love.